So today I want to talk about something that's a little controversial in the teaching community, and that's the first year teaching. Oh yeah, I think that's gonna be fun, right? And so every year I see teachers on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, and Snapchat posting their classrooms and being so excited about the first year teaching. I'm going to share a few of my stories from my first year teaching, some horror stories actually, scary stories that probably make you leave the classroom, but I'm glad that I stuck it out because teaching is definitely worth it 5 years down the road. So I'll just share a little bit about my experience and how I got my first job. I thought I had a job in a city that's about an hour away from here, and I would commute every day, but it turns out that since I didn't sign a contract, it wasn't official, and the teacher who I was supposed to be replacing, she didn't retire, and so I was without a job. And the summer was beginning, and everybody was consoling me. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna get a job. And I was like, where am I gonna get a job? Where? Anyway, so I ended up applying to elementary school, and I interviewed there, and they really liked me, and I really liked the school district. And I got the job, and I was teaching 5th and 6th grade writing, which is completely out of my certification area. I went to college for 7-12 English. I spent all summer doing nothing because I didn't plan. Because I thought, oh, it's going to be easy. I got this. First day, I let the kids make their own rules. That was a disaster, and I was trying to stretch that out. It's like, come on, last another 10, 20 minutes. I need another 20 minutes out of this lesson, and that didn't work out. Long story short, by the end of the first day, I had kids hiding in shelves, hiding in cabinets. They were hanging off the bottom of the desk, hanging out the cabinet, and the principal just so happened to walk by, and he was like, oh my God, and he stepped in and started yelling at the kids. It's like, this is disrespectful, and y'all should know better. And I was so embarrassed because I was like, oh my gosh, I can't control my classroom, and this is only the first day. And sure enough, it got worse. Oh my God. I had already gotten in trouble for not having lesson plans and I think just first year teacher stuff, struggling with classroom management. And every teacher that walked by was like, you need to work on classroom management, and you need to do this and do this. And I felt like I had tried everything and nothing was working. It was my first year teaching, and I needed a lot of help. I had a problem child. He wanted to go to the bathroom, and I'll never forget it. And I could not allow my kids to go to the bathroom. No, they gave me a specific set of guidelines that I had to follow as a new teacher. And I told him no. When I finished the lesson, which was just a PowerPoint over grammar, then I will let you go to the bathroom and you can come back. And he said, no, I'm going to go to the bathroom now. And I said, well, you cannot go to the bathroom without my permission. He said, all right. He stood up in the middle of the class, and everybody's staring at him. And he said, that's okay. When you let me go to the bathroom, I'm going to piss on your car. And my mouth was like, and all the kids were like. He said, and I said, you need to sit down now or you can go to the office. He said, what color is your car? The kids said, it's red. And I looked at them like, just giving my angry teacher face, like, how dare y'all betray me like that? Anyway, that ended up leading to a meeting with his parents. It doesn't matter. My journal. I wrote it in my journal, what I wanted to say. I had a fight in my classroom, and to my first year teaching, I was overwhelmed and I was struggling. I mean, it was so many factors that I felt like caused me not to succeed. And the fight, and I broke the fight up. He thought that I was letting him be bullied in my classroom, and I didn't do anything about it. And so that gave him the right to talk bad to me and about me to other people. And remember, I just went to the bathroom and just cried. Like, I was so upset. I said, I cannot do this. I have to stop teaching. I just did not believe that I could be a good teacher. I resigned before I even had another job because I felt that I was inadequate. I just didn't have the personality to be a teacher because I'm kind of soft and nice. And everything that I was being taught and told was you have to be rough and rugged and no nonsense and military drill sergeant, don't smile. And which that is true in some cases, but if that's not who you are, then it's not going to be a comfortable experience. And I have to really learn about how I can retrofit my personality in the classroom. Everybody's plan is not going to be your plan. And so I quit that job. I said, I can't do it. I can't do it. I had bills. I had grown man bills. I bought a new car. Look at me. I'm grown. I can get a car. I got a $695 apartment every month. And so I applied to grocery stores. I had applied to Hastings, which is closed now. Thank God I didn't get the job there. I applied to Walmart, McDonald's, any place that was not teaching. And I did not get any of those jobs. And so around the end of July, English position opened up at a high school. And I said, well, I guess I can give it another try. And so I applied there, and I got hired that day, honestly. And I didn't have time to think. I didn't have time to go, collect $200. I had the job. And originally it was 7th grade because we agreed that I taught 5th and 6th grade before. 7th grade would be a natural progression. But when the week before school started, I found out it was 10th grade. And the first day of school, I was sweating bullets. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't think I can do this. They said I'll never be able to handle high school students. They said I can't do it. And I believed it. I internalized those thoughts and feelings that I couldn't do it. And so I prepared heavily. I had rules. I had classroom management procedures. I had what was going to read, what was going to write. I had everything planned out to the T. And turns out I did a good job the first couple of weeks. And then, I did have some troubled kids and had some hard times that second year. And the third year, it was a little better. And then in the fourth year, I would say that was my best year yet. And so I'm excited about starting at a new school district my 5th year. I have my master's now, which that was another thing. My first year, I was a teacher in the daytime, and I was going to Arkansas State University at night. Some of my classes was like 5 to 9 o'clock. Finally finished my master's. I can dedicate all my time to teaching. So if you like this video, I would like you to share your first year teacher horror stories down below in the comments. I don't think, as a teacher, we try to cover up that first year and try to cover up all the bad things that happen in our classrooms. I don't think it's beneficial for us to cover those things up because it makes first year teachers feel like that we were perfect and they shouldn't have any problems in their class. They shouldn't have any problems in their classroom the first year, which that is the lie. You're gonna have all kind of problems. I wish they would have told me I was gonna have problems. I would have accepted that over. Oh, you're gonna have a perfect classroom. All you gotta do is follow this rule book and everything's gonna work out. You're not gonna have that. I'm ending the video. Please comment below your first year teacher stories. I would love to hear those. Thank you for joining me, sharing my embarrassing stories. I will see you next time.